What is up, folks? This is Brisson from Brisson Gaming, and we are back with another episode of 7 Days to Die Mods Weekly, the show help figure out what mods are good for you. And this week we have a cool week ahead of us with some really cool mods. Before we jump into anything, I want to say thank you all for the support. Thank you, mod authors, for all the cool work you guys do. And I also want to wish everybody in America a happy Memorial Day. I know I will be barbecuing and stuff like that, and I hope you guys have some nice plans and are able to enjoy a pleasant day. But now we're going to jump into the mods. And our first mod is the super cool, super amazing Ghost player model by Alter. And this thing looks sick. I love it. Now you can actually play like a special forces person in the zombie apocalypse. And we're going to come in here. We're going to turn on some lights real quick so you guys can see everything. And this is why we love it so much, because it just looks so good, you know, minus the aim down sights like that. But being able to run around as a special forces person like this and just sit there and smack a zombie in the face, all the super cool looks of everything. Oh, well, we fell. It looks so good. Being able to play like this, you know, having a nice little role play, playing on a server with people, and you have this installed, being able to see people run around as ghosts and stuff, it just looks so good. Alter's done a fantastic job of this. I just absolutely love the way it looks. Plus, once we come around here, we get close to the eyes, you can see the character actually blinks. We've not been really paying attention to that on a whole lot of the different models, and it's just really nice to see. Plus, again, like I said, you know, they look really good. And if only that would tilt down, you know, if you had the night vision installed, but sadly it doesn't. It's a very good looking player model. They've done a fantastic job. But with that, we're gonna go ahead and move over to the next mod. Alright folks, so this next mod is the super cool Sell All by Duda, and it's a fantastic server side mod that makes it to where everything is sellable in stacks of 1 as opposed to stacks of 5 or 10 or what have you. So you no longer have those awkward stacks of like 1 or 2 pieces of paper or lead or, you know, whatever you're selling to the vendor. You now can sell all of it. So we come here and we're going to talk to Jen. We're going to say, let me see your inventory. We want to sell, you know, 66 crushed sand. Well, now we can sell 66 crushed sand. We can sell 89 lead as opposed to 50 or whatever the prefix value would have been. You know, we can sell this 1 chrysanthemum seed. We can sell the 4 pieces of paper. We can sell this 1, well, we can't sell the 1 dye, but if it was paint and stuff like that, we can sell. That's why I like it. That's why it's so cool, because we can sell stacks of 1 now, and you no longer have those weird little things cluttering up your inventory for stuff that you're not going to use, like chrysanthemum seeds, stuff like that. Now you can just straight sell them. And it's fantastic, because like say you want to sell a bunch of this stuff early game to get dukes, you can sell stacks of sand without having just a ridiculous amount of sand. You can just sell a little bit, whatever you have, run about your day. It's great for going, doing quests, coming back, trading it in, selling what you have, and moving on. Fantastic server side mod for that. It's great quality of life. With that though, we're gonna go ahead and move over to the next mod. Alright folks, so this next mod is the super cool server-sided CX Items Plus Plus by Stop It Chris. And like I said, it's a fantastic server-side mod that adds in 10 new items to the game. We have this new super cool workbench on wheels, where it says working stiff tools, and you can come in here and you can craft a whole bunch of stuff. So you can actually use this to craft brass arrowheads. To craft brass arrowheads, you need 2 brass, 1 clay. And then to craft the brass arrows, you need brass arrowhead, wood, and feather. Or you can straight craft forged brass with clay and brass, and you can use the forged brass to craft the reinforced brass blocks. And these reinforced brass blocks have 12,000 hit points. So that is a lot of HP for a block, because the normal steel blocks over here, let me actually sit here and punch it. You know, see, that's 10k, so a lot more. And then we also have charcoal, which we can craft over here at the fire using 4 wood. If we type in charcoal, we can actually see we can craft it using 4 wood. Now the downside is you can't actually find it unless you type it in. It doesn't show up on any of the menus, so you actually have to type in charcoal. And then we have petroleum coke, which is made at the workbench on wheels here. If we type in coke, you guys can see petroleum coke is used with 2 coal and 2 oil shell. And then here at the chemistry station, we can use to craft the biodiesel barrel, which is better than gasoline. It says here, better than gasoline. So if we type in bio, you see the biodiesel takes 8 oil shell. And then we can also craft these awesome little herbal wrap sheets, which when you're bleeding and you use them, you get 5 HP back. So you see, you use 2 plant fibers and 8 cloths, really easy to craft. And they don't restore HP unless you are bleeding, but they do stop bleeding 100% as well, just like normal bandages and stuff like that. But we also have Percocets, which give 20 health, take 20 water, and they are made in the Workbench on Wheels with just super simple vitamin, water, and nitrate powder. Just very easy peasy lemon squeezy, best drug on the market. Super nice all around. But with that, folks, we're gonna go ahead and move over to the next mod. Alright, folks, so this next mod is the super cool More Pipe Guns by Hollow Axe, and it is a fantastic little mod that does add in 3 new pipe guns. We have a pipe revolver, we have a pipe SMG, and a pipe sniper. And they are super simple to craft, just like all the pipe guns. You know, just short iron pipes, glue and wood, short iron pipe, glue and wood, short iron pipe, glue and wood. Now, the downside is the icons for the guns themselves don't actually match what the guns look like. So the pipe revolver looks like one of the revolvers from the Wild West mod. The SMG looks like the AK, and the sniper looks like the lever action rifle. But they do perform pretty much the exact same as the normal pipe guns, except the revolver uses 44, the SMG uses 9, and the sniper uses 7.62. And they're just really nice. I don't know why I've got that weird thing going on down there on the bottom right with all the icons and stuff bugged out, but I do like having more guns like this. It's a pity it's not server side. I love server side mods, but still having these extra guns and stuff is just super nice to be able to have that you can craft day one, especially because the SMG feels like it's a little bit more impactful than the pipe rifle. And then of course the pipe sniper rifle. I don't see anything down there that we can shoot, but it does have a nice impactful kick to it, make it really feel like it is in fact, you know, a slightly more powerful rifle than, is it a rabbit down there, or is it just a tuft of, yeah, it looked like that was just a tuft of grass. And you don't actually have to reload after every shot of this either. I can't get this weird glitch thing going away. It's been there every time I logged out and come back in. But having these guns, really nice to have some extra guns, especially like I said, early game that you can craft, you know, day one. The SMG fires slower than the pipe rifle, but it feels, you know, a little bit more impactful, has a better kick to it. Or I'm sorry, the pipe machine gun is what it's called, not the pipe rifle. And then having, you know, if you get a big case of 44 Magnum ammo, having a pipe revolver to use it early it can be a huge help, especially because they're repaired with just the short iron pipes. And as you see, it didn't take out the zombie in one hit. Oh, there we go. Finally managed to hit him in the head. But all in all, it's a fantastic little mod. But with that, we're going to go ahead and move over to the last mod. Alright folks, so this last mod is probably one of my favorite things to do in real life. It's one of my favorite things to do in video games, and it's one of my favorite mods, and it is the Telric Fishing A21 version brought to us by Mutiny, who updated the original Telric Fishing up to Alpha 21. Love it. So this mod is super cool because we can sit here and fish. It offers a bunch of different items. We have a wood fishing pole, which to get a wood fishing pole, you have to have a fishing reel. To get a fishing reel, you have to have sewing kit, iron, wood, scrap polymers, and you have to have an iron hook, which is just lead and iron. And you combine those together with wood, nails, and iron, and you get an iron fishing pole. But we also have a fishing chair, which just wood and nails. You set the fishing chair down, and you stand on it, and it allows you to catch fish. And the fishing pole, you have the different baits here that you can put on it to cast out. And it says a very simple fishing pole, left click to cast. Over the duration of the cast, you have a chance for a fish to bite based on your bite chance. Once you have a bite, rapidly hit the F button to reel the fish in. Getting 100 or more points will catch the fish, putting it right into your inventory. And to catch these bait little items here to you have a bug net. It says a bug net that can be used to catch bugs to be used for bait. One swing will catch any bug you find. To find bugs, simply equip this and crouch. You'll be able to hear their chirps, follow the chirps so they get louder and louder until you find the bug. This item works off living off the land perks. So I will say there's two versions. There's a version 1 and a version 2. There's also a pretty cool little progression mod that makes, it scales with the fishing and stuff like that. But there's a thing with the bugs now where that little bear you see right there in the woods, that's actually a bait thing. So when I crouch, you hear that chirp. You hear the chirping and stuff like that. So as we get closer, we should be able to catch that bear and it'll show up as a bait. And the more they chirp, the closer it gets. See, there we go. So we caught butterfly. It's still pretty cool. I like being able to wander around like this with just, with this equipped and listening to the bugs. It's very, very relaxing. But you also don't have to have this equipped to just see the bears and stuff. As you're wandering through, walking through the woods and stuff like that, you'll come across the little butterfly things or worms or whichever kind of bait it is. They all are represented by the bear. So it's almost literally impossible to tell what it's going to be until you've caught it. But it's still really nice to see. I like, seeing the little bear there, sneaking around, listening to the chirps and whatnot is just very relaxing. Listening to the crickets right now is very, very relaxing to me. But here we are. We're by some water. So I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to put the bait, or not the bait. I'm going to put the pole down on my hot bar. I'm going to place this here chair down right here by the river or by the water. I'm going to come stand on it. Got my pole in hand. And then there we go. We're going to cast it out. And then we're going to wait. And it could take time. So if we cut out, don't be surprised. Here we go. So we have it. And you see I'm sitting here. I'm spamming F. Bam. There we go. We caught something. What did we catch? We caught a lucky coin. All right. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to use a worm, which gives us an increased chance of catching a fish. Ooh, there we go. There we go. What did we catch? We caught a crab, it looks like. Yep, we caught a crab. Nice. Can be caught in the forest biome. And that's the other cool thing is the different biomes do introduce some different fish. So I'm going to teleport us over to the desert biome where I know some water is. And we'll show you guys what it's like fishing there. So we'll be back in just a second. So, all right, folks, here we are. We are at the desert biome. We have some water here. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to equip a piece of bait. Let me go ahead and use a grasshopper. Cast our line out and we will see what kind of fish we catch. See if we can get lucky and get a biome specific piece of fish. Here we go. We got something. What did we get? We got a shrimp. Can only be caught in the desert biome during the day. Nice. Like that. Or can be caught in the desert biome during the day. Not only, but can be during the day. I like that. So you guys see, it's a super fantastic mod. It's very relaxing. I love just chilling out, fishing in real life and in games like this. It's one of my favorite pastimes. But with that, folks, we are done for the week. Thanks for sticking around. Hope you had fun. If you liked the episode, like, subscribe, drop a comment down below, all that good stuff. But have fun, take it easy, and we will see you next time.